Jake Nicole here with the Real Beautiful Real Estate Team. We are at a brand new listing. We're here. We're in an amazing neighborhood in Beamsville. We're on the bench. I can see the edge of the Toronto skyline today, and behind me is 4048 Highland Park Drive. Now, here's what's so beautiful about this property. We've got the modern exterior. This is a very sought after location in the neighborhood. It's also a sought after exterior finish where you've got these beautiful light browns, really lovely stone facade. I love the windows up there over the garage. You guys are gonna love this home. It's got a big open concept floor plan, big sprawling main floor with an office space, a lovely dining room space, big open kitchen and living room space. Upstairs, we've got a whole great selection of those 4 bedrooms with an upstairs loft. You guys are gonna love this one, and dare I say, welcome home. All right, now the moment you step inside 4048 Stadelbauer, here's what you're greeted with. This is this oversized foyer plan that's part of this floor plan. And what I really love about the big sprawling, beautiful staircase and the fact that you could have a huge chandelier, a really big pendant in this location. And then it's got this nice little nook tucked off to the side, which is just perfect. So you can drop your shoes, get settled in, and then you walk in, and this is what greets you. So as I step over into the space, look at the immediate view through the home. So your guests come in, big, beautiful open floor plan. Now, as we jump into the tour today, we have right here off of the foyer. This is where your guests are gonna drop jackets, shoes, everything else. Okay, nice big double door opens up, very lovely. And then right here is our door to the basement. You guys will notice really simple contemporary step bevel trim all throughout, which is perfect. And then I like that the bathroom is right over here near the entrance. Nothing worse than a powder room that's too close to the family room space. So this is set back, really lovely, very simple, like perfect blank canvas for you to do whatever you want with the powder room, or just leave it as it is. It's a great space. Now, as we flow across, we have what is the perfect little sitting room, or even better, a really nice sized home office. You could wall this off, or if it's just you working from home, you don't have any kids running around, you could have this as a nice open concept. I've seen these floor plans done in various ways. I've seen fireplaces added right here, really nice desk spaces. I've seen a lot of different layouts. This is really well suited for an office. We do have that lovely engineered hardwood under here. That's kind of that nice, warm, darker, but warm brown color. And then this flows over to our dining room. So as we step over here, really lovely size space. I really like the windows that kind of flank both sides here. And then you've got this perfect spot for a console, for some art, for the, really nice like lighting setup that you can have. It's a really beautiful space. And this live edge table in this space looks lovely. But as you can tell, really comfortable seating for 6. You could totally have a little bit of a bigger space and maybe get rid of the console table, but it's well laid out. And I like that it's all open. So here's what's great. If you're someone that really values that open concept feel, but you still like there being a bit of separation between spaces, this home does a great job of that. As you enter into the kitchen, this is where those 9-foot ceilings, you can really feel it with the upper cabinets. Everything's just nice and tall, looks great. We have nice quartz countertops all throughout. I'm a big fan of this brown finish that was offered, with these cabinets. Like, they just look very sharp, they look classy, they look timeless. And then we've got all the essentials. You got fridge, range, you have your sink over there, nice window light coming in, dishwasher, and as we step around, we have our island. So easy seating, spacious seating for 3 people. This is where someone's gonna be cooking in the kitchen, getting stuff prepped, or maybe you got a party here, you got food spread out, everybody's able to grab food, hang out with this beautiful breakfast area. You've got just, again, like lots of volume in the home. Even as you look back through the home and you look this way, you have nice privacy from the street because we're raised up a little bit. Just beautiful sight lines everywhere. Now, as we step over to the living space, as you can tell with this living space, really nice fireplace clad with this stone, so it looks lovely. And then again, the size of everything is just great. We have nice windows, nice views outside, lots of space over here if you want to have built-ins or you want to kind of just further develop this, or just leave it as it is. It is a lovely size space. and for you to be able to host and entertain people. Look at the view back through here, looking over the kitchen. This is what open concept's all about. It's the ability for you to have a bunch of people over. You can have separate conversations going on in different rooms, but everybody's all together, which is lovely. And we're not done yet. We've still got upstairs, full 4 bedrooms. Come follow me up, let's take a look. All right, arriving at the second level. Before we go anywhere upstairs, this is the first moment where the scale of this foyer is really met with a sense of like just enchantment. It's so beautiful up here. So we have lovely windows on that modern exterior. This is totally where I would throw a big giant chandelier, because from out on the street, you'll be able to see it. We are so high up above the street because there's a couple steps up to the property that this space just feels incredibly grand, and I can see Lake Ontario peeking out through the side of the homes on the other street there. It really is a beautiful space, and it leads us into what is a perfect secondary office space, or if you really wanted to, you could even have a little sofa tucked in here, one of those little like apartment sized sofas, and do a nice little TV setup and have an additional living room space. So this is where, when we arrive up here, we've got the engineered hardwood. Very, very nice, and I'm gonna take you guys straight to the primary. So as we walk through, this is opening up the double doors, the big moment where you see the primary. What a spectacularly large space. This is a king bed. You can see how much room we've got on both sides. And then you've got, big closet space over here, which is just perfect. Okay, you have all the room in the world to have dressers, night tables, like everything you could want in here for extra storage. And if you really did want extra storage, look at the size of this whole wall here. So you could also have this be a big space that would be perfect for extra storage. Now, as we walk over here into the ensuite, you can see we're greeted with these really nice, 2 foot by 1 foot tiles that are nice and glossy. They have a very, very sharp look to them. And this bathroom space is big. Like, you can see how big this bathroom is when you step in. Nice big tub, really lovely windows with lots of light pouring in. We do have this shower space right here that is nice, really simple standing shower. Love those glossy tiles. Again, they look very, very sharp. Nice vanity, big oversized countertop. Now, as we flow back through the rest of the home, you can see again, the scale of everything behind me. It's such a nicely proportioned home. It's beautiful. Now, right off of the primary, big fan of having the laundry upstairs. This is great because you can just drop all your stuff right here. You're right off your main bedroom space. So really good to have the laundry room. And then we've got another 3 bedrooms up here. So bedroom number 2, okay? Great sized bedroom in here. Again, you get a nice big window, lots of light coming in here. I like that everything's white, light, and bright in here. It's very, very simple in terms of aesthetic. So you can throw lots of artwork up, do your own thing. Nice closet back there. This brings us over to bedroom number 3. So you can see here, this is a cozy sized room. All right, closet here tucked behind the door. This is, again, a great sized room for kids. Great size setup. Even if you're an adult, like, you got lots of space in here for a room. It's perfect. And then this brings us over to bedroom number 4, which has a big soaring window looking over to the front. Again, we're pretty high up. I can see Lake Ontario. I get a little bit of the view of the front facade of the home, which looks very sharp. We've got a big closet right here. And then this brings us over to a lovely bathroom that, again, has big tiles. Now it's a lighter tile style. We've got the big shower tub combo, which is awesome. If you need a tub, there it is. You got it on the second level. And before we wrap up the space, we also have your big oversized linen closet right here. So all your linens nice and central. This design with this kind of jewel shape where you've got just access to rooms, bathrooms, is fantastic. There's one more little treat that I want to show you guys before we wrap up though today. Now, it's rare that I go out of my way to feature a 2-car garage, but in this instance, this is your 2-car garage. We have a really, really cool gym set up in here. Now, while a lot of the stuff isn't necessarily staying with the property, I think it's cool for you guys to get a sense of the scale in here. Really nice ceiling height. You do have a door that is a door that takes you into the home. We've obviously have that right now. He has it capped off. but there's a door over there. Really lovely size space. You can see the central vac over there. This is a great setup to have because if you're like me, you'd actually probably want to keep a gym setup like this going. Such a great space and cool little detail. Now look, I could tell you guys a million other details about the property, but why don't you pick up the phone, give me, Jake Nicole, a call. I'd love to help you find your dream home, whether it's this one or the next one, but I do have a feeling it just might be 4048 Stadelbauer. My name's Jake Nicole, 289-204-2227. Take care, guys. Cheers.